Hey there again, folks. This is Bobo the Vulture. This is Let's Play Aerobiz Supersonic-Scenario 4. Vancouver ahoy. Let's go ahead and start the year 2004. And we can have a look at what the deal is with 747-500. Ocean is going to stop production of the IL-96-300 to the sadness of Tokyo and Cebu. I'd like orders from MD-11s, eh? Alright. Okay, I got some cash in the kitty now. Let's see how our flights are. London, still okay. Great. Honolulu, terrible. Toronto, terrible, but at least profitable again. This is grim. This is supposed to be the place where it's licensed to print money time. People don't want to go into Vancouver. It's sad. I know people want to go from London to Athens. I know they do. I know it. We need their muscle. We need it. I don't have any 777s. I got an MD-100. They'll do that. And I'll actually fill in all the flights that we have. Let's see how much they are charging for the fare. They're jacking up the price, so let's be value. Let's be value cautious here. And we'll go ahead and open the route. Opening route. It makes me feel so cool because this plane will take off. Alright, so we got that route open, and we still have $56 million left over in the kitty. Oh, it's the kitty. I might use that to buy a 777. I might check out what the deal is with the. Let's see. Well, the economy is the same. Yeah, it just seats 50 more people. It doesn't go quite as far. Costs more money. No. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Charlie. But, you could interest me in one of those 777s. It, fits right in between the 747 and the plane that hasn't been sold this entire scenario. Yeah, alright. I can order a maximum plane, I'll do it. And you're gonna call me nuts? I'm gonna put it on my route in between London and Vancouver. Unless it turns out that the Athens route is super full. In which case I might put it there. Of course, if I can't fill up planes to between London and Vancouver, how long is the route? Sorry. Let's use that. No. Sorry, skipped one too far over there. 47.50. That's actually slightly too long for these MD-11s or MD-100s, isn't it? Yeah, it's just too long. But that's a flight made. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how the groove. Let's see how the groove. Business is the bootlegs, everybody goes to Vienna. Okay, good. I'm still #1 in interregional passengers. That makes me feel better. And it looks like I got a nice round number out of that, which leads me to believe I actually filled all my seats. Which would make me a happy man. Very happy man. Happy man. Still doesn't make me as profitable as Metlink. Jeez, they're making a killing. Alright, Bobo Air. We got the 777 in here now. I haven't really done anything new and exciting to this whole arrangement here. It's still not going great gangbusters or anything, but New York, still what's making us money. It is still what is making us money. I do feel like I need to put another plane on here, though. Get us 2 more flights. It's okay to change that flight, though. That's what I want to do. Now let's see how that goes. How this flight is going up. It's full. It is full. So, question then becomes: do we just put a do we put a 777 on there instead, or do we open up more? Do we get more slots and drop in another MD-100 or 2? That's the question, folks. Do you have an answer? I tell you what. How much will it take to open this route? A route between London and Roma. That'll take a fair chunk of cash. So I tell you what we're going to do. We are going to enter into negotiations with Rome. They'll give us 14 slots. Right away. I'll say, okay, I'll take your slots. Oh, never mind, they'll give us that many slots in 6 months. Alright, whatever. Nine and 5, that will bring us up to 14, so we will have the maximum then. And you can see where I'm going next, can't you? If you can't, be prepared for Clark Kent. I'm getting more slots, I'm getting more slots, and I'll negotiate, and I'll win them. Okay, so, you have nothing to be doing right now. That's okay. In 6 months, I am sure that there will be more to do. What I'm going to do this quarter is go ahead up here and buy another 777. And, I'll keep it. 3 months for delivery, okay. And then I don't have a whole lot of money on hand, cash on hand. Although I could see whether or not there is a business opportunity in London I could purchase. Probably isn't for the amount of money that I have sitting around. But it would be good to have a little advantage here in London. Yeah, there's no way I can buy any of these things. Wow, everything is so expensive in Scenario 4. Wah, wah. Honestly, I will say, of all the scenarios, this is probably the one I play the least. I'm a big fan of Scenario. I'm honestly, the farther back the scenarios go, the more interesting I find the game, just because the differences in the planes are so much more marked. Each of the planes is a lot more limited. But they're all cheaper, so, you know. It's just there's more strategy to sort of figure out. Here, it's just a matter of it's almost a little bit more luck. Just like, oh, turns out nobody wants to fly on that route, and I know there's more than luck to that, but still, in the earlier scenarios, it really is a matter of scheming out how exactly, you know, how you can arrange your hubs in such a way that you can use these somewhat limited planes to span the globe, whereas here, you know, you just open up a city any old where, and as long as you're willing to spend enough money, you can get planes to reach out to wherever they need to go. But hey, we're making more profits. Not making more profits than Metlink, but we're still making more profits. 2004, that was probably back when Game Boy Advance was really big, huh? If you've been watching my channel, you probably noticed I've been playing a lot of Game Boy Advance games recently, which are really cool and exciting to me, and I'm like, oh, look at all these new interesting games I got. are these neat old games, because I'm thinking they're neat and old because, you know, if you find them at a used game store now, they're like, buy 2, get 1 free, or, you know, like, they're going on crazy sales and such. The A360 had a successful maiden flight. Well, that's interesting, because I wouldn't be half surprised to find out that the A360 is going to be a direct competitor to the 777 and turn out to be a little better in every aspect other than how much they cost. Which could be a problem for us folks. It could be. It could be a problem. Oh no, problem. Anyhow, we got a 777. So let's come over here. First of all, let's see how the London route is doing. See? It still has the exact same number of people in it. Now then, 90,000... Okay. What I'm gonna do for right now is that's still at 100. Okay. That's still at 46, which is about what it was. But we've got more flights, so clearly passengers, big profit. I'm thinking what I do is take the MD-100 that's on this route right now. I'll do that next quarter. What I'm planning on doing, folks, is taking a 7077 off of this route and putting it on the Athens route, and then using the MD-11 that's on the Athens route. So okay, to change that flight as shown. Unless, of course, it turns out, and this may actually be the case. Let me go to North America real quick. Look at how fast I got to North America, folks. Okay, 4 777s to London. I got 2 planes going to Honolulu, and they're barely filled. Got 2 planes going to Toronto, they're also barely filled. 4 planes to New York. 2 planes to Washington, they are more filled. Let me see here. Which of these is the least profitable? Alright, next quarter I may take one of the MD-100s off of this and move it over. I'd hate to do it, but I might actually have to close the Toronto route. I mean, I wouldn't have to, but it might be the, feasible thing to be doing. Anyhow, with the profit that I make next quarter, hopefully I should have enough money to be able to open that route to Rome. And then, tell me, I mean, I say tell me if I'm blazing through the turns, but then again, I'm doing these sort of in advance because I'm sort of rushing to get a lot of content ready for the holiday season. But hopefully I'm not rushing through these turns too quickly. Because if I am, there's not much I can do about it. I mean, there's something I could do about it, but I'm not going to. Ha 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 ha. Anyhow. Jeez. Well, I guess everybody took a hit in profits, but I took a steepish one. I wonder if there's another predicted oil crisis from the past into the future. I should check on that. I should also, as soon as it comes out, check on what the new Airbus is. I'm excited about that, because this is an Airbus product that theoretically doesn't quite exist. Required rest of slots in London. Yeah, that's the way. I'm gonna go into a meeting here real quick. Wow, my voice got all kind of gravelly here. I call this meeting to order. Shall I conduct the meeting? Sure. Let's discuss opening new routes. Between Tokyo and Sapporo does not compute. Vancouver and Chicago would not be that great. London and Tokyo, that would be good. Vancouver and South America, how about Sao Paulo? Not a bad idea. I would probably go with either Rio or Mexico City myself, but, you're thinking. I like that. Let's discuss adjusting existing routes. Nope. Let's discuss our plane oiling. Sure. All 21 of our planes are currently in service. We should buy more 100s or B-777s. They tend not to tell you to buy planes that you don't already have some of. Yes. Next, let's discuss business features. But then again, I guess if you have like 5 or 6 different types of planes, at least it tells you what the computer thinks are the 2 most valuable types of planes you have. Sure, I'll discuss business ventures. 2 business ventures. Profits are 5% of our total company profits. Museum in London, because of the low price, meeting is adjourned. Oh, nuts. I'm just looking at our bottom line and discovering that no, we probably don't have enough money to open that route, do we? Oh wait, we do, that's right, because it's so much cheaper than the other one. Derherk! Okay, that actually did not improve our odds over there, but I'm gonna keep it on there anyways, just because, you know what? Ooh, Toronto. This Toronto route is just so sad. I'm going to take one of the planes off of it. It is okay to change that flight. Now, if that turns out to hurt it even more, let's see, 1960, whatever the profit is now. If that turns out to be even more damaging, well, you know, kiss my, well, I mean, what do you do? What can you do in that situation? Use one plane. Go ahead and give it all 7. What are they charging for this one? They are charging a slight increase. I'll charge the average fare. Let's go ahead and open this route. Opening route, it makes me happy, and I've got to clear my throat or something. I don't know what it is. Way too many syllables. Okay, so, let's see. Got 50 million sitting around, burning a hole in my pocket, although I think I'm going to let it just sit there and burn it for a while, because I want to wait until the next quarter and see what those new Airbuses are like. I want to see what they do, and what they would do it for. And, I mean, clearly I wouldn't be able to just dump all of my 777s and replace them. But, you know, it might be something to consider for future routes. You know, new horizons. New horizons. Is that foreshadowing? I don't know. It depends on when I end up posting all this stuff. Anyhow, folks, I mean, I did say I was playing this to get back into the mode of Koei games. So, hints! Again, these will probably all be hints for things that will be clearly evident by the time this goes up. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Anyhow, don't have enough money to do anything else this quarter. Already met with everybody. So let's go ahead and close it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Southeast Asia is experiencing a boom in tourism. Good for Southeast Asia. I bet it's a cool place. I've never been. I might change that one of these days. Hopefully, you know. Okay, so yeah. Aussie, hopefully, is managing to capitalize on some of that. My number of passengers did drop slightly. Oh, jeez, I took a big profitability hit. Oh, my profits. What happened to you? Where did you go? Ah. I like that I'm making huge wads of I'm making almost enough money to buy a new airplane every quarter, and I'm still going, oh, ow, my profits, no! After, you know, what happened with Scenario 3 in Tehran, where I would actually sit there and be like, oh, no, oh, man, I took a hit in profits, which means I'm now losing tens of millions instead of just the single digits of millions. Anyways, folks, my expectations for myself are just that high. My expectations for next time are we'll all have funsies playing Aerobiz Supersonic. Hopefully you'll stick around for that. This is Bobo the Vulture. This is Let's Play Aerobiz Supersonic. And I thank you very much for watching. Bye now.